come on up. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm on to where to from here. We've heard how we've got to here through the project and all the work that's gone on before. But so, where to from here? Where do we want to be? And I'd say we're all involved in this because we want to eventually be in a time and place with thriving, resilient koala populations throughout the region. Or as Marina's sentence from the SEP 44 put it, permanent free living koalas. Now, Alison will finish with a wonderful story from that place and time. And I'd like to talk first about how we might best make sure that we all get there together. So when I started thinking about where to from here, the REM song, Can't Get There From Here, got stuck in my head. It's a good song and it's a warning about choosing wrong paths. So, and it caused me to question, are we actually sure we can get to a thriving, resilient koala population from where we are now? Because there's one place we can't get to, there's one place from where we can't get to there, and it's called extinction. And thankfully we aren't there, but as the studies have shown, we're closer than we were just 5 years ago, and much closer than we were 150 years ago. And so those plans of management and the koala studies clearly state that there's a very real risk of local extinction of coastal koala populations within a decade or two. And the New South Wales Scientific Committee has just officially listed as endangered the population between the Tweed and Brunswick rivers. So we certainly can get to local extinction from here, and we will if we don't aim for where we really want to be, at time and place with a thriving, resilient koala populations. Now, the best way to plan a route is to first identify the landmarks close to your destination, and then map the path and the milestones back to where you are. So this project and the plans and the studies and the learning that inform it are all based on the surety that a secure future for koalas is dependent on two things: increased habitat and reduced threats. These are the landmarks that we must keep in sight the whole time, as well as paths to place and time with resilient koala populations. So to reach these goals might appear straightforward. We have the science in habitat restoration and reconstruction to guide us. We know the threatening processes and the obstacles that create in our path. And those already involved have the will to keep going. But what is also needed is to bring along others who can help create and preserve habitat and change the behaviour of those who create or contribute to the threats. Now we need to continue making connections between people as well as koalas and trees. And I personally feel that this has been one of the great successes of this Koala Connections project. As a representative of Tweed Landcare, I was invited to join the steering committee essentially to bring the Landcare experience in connecting with volunteers and landowners and the wider Landcare movement. And Landcare itself was born from a connection which was probably unexpected at the time between the Australian Conservation Foundation and the National Farmers Federation. So we can certainly bring the sort of connections that's required for this sort of stuff. So the steering committee, comprised of people from both Tweed and Byron councils, both Tweed and Brunswick Valley Landcare networks, Friends of the Koala, National Parks and Wildlife Service, and local land services. It's been a truly collaborative group, and the connections within the committee are strong. And further connections have been forged with other community groups, Indigenous representatives, fire authorities and schools, and of course with all the landowners and contractors and volunteers that have been part of the project. So I've been fortunate to be involved in other collaborative projects like this, where Landcare Council, LLS, OEH and contractors periodically come together to review and plan projects and strategies for these sort of projects. And that model of that collaboration between all those groups is, over the last few years, has really made me think that a lot of this stuff is really possible to bring landscape scale change. So the success of these and the work that's been achieved has encouraged us to look to further collaborations to further our core business of helping people care for the environment. And Tweed Landcare will be working on securing funding for a program we've got in mind to provide skills in planning and implementation of ongoing work for landholders with valuable habitat on their properties. So like what Lindsay was talking about when you collaborated with Dave, that sort of stuff to get landowners with good vegetation on their property to be able to empower themselves to carry on this work. And Joe used a good word before, catalyse. I think that's really to just get that spark for landowners to be able to feel not only an ownership of their property, but an ownership of what they can do with it. So, as we look to continuation of the success achieved with Koala Connections, we've got a good model of how to bring people together who can contribute. We've got koala plans of management prepared, which include mechanisms and support to continue to increase habitat and reduce threats. The Tweed plan was adopted a year ago. Unfortunately, the Byron plan has been stalled for review that may reduce its effectiveness if and when it's adopted. The Tweed plan has funding attached, but less than what we've enjoyed with the past few years of Koala Connections, and hopefully that can attract more funding to increase the work. So obviously funding's an issue of getting to where we want to be. We will have to make new connections to secure it. And notably the source of funding for Koala Connections, the Australian Government Biodiversity Fund, which was a great program when it was thought up, but it was abolished by the current federal government almost as soon as they took office. So no new projects were ever got into that. The money was, who knows where it went to. And along with Caring for Our Country, one of the other great environmental programs, that's gone too. So I'll let you make your own connections as to how you deal with that happening in a couple of months' time. But I really do believe we can get there from here if we continue to bring more people along through the connections we've already made and the lessons we've learned through those connections.